Hello everybody, how are you doing? I am in Salt Lake City right now. It is Saturday night. I had the late OPR, which started at 7, and at about 8 o'clock I got called to replace a flight attendant. It is the extra position, which means that I'm not with the same crew the entire trip. I am just kind of on my own and I float from one flight to another. I've got 25 hours here and I was actually originally scheduled to stay at the short hotel. So I had to call scheduling and be like, about that. I'm here for 25 hours. I'm not trying to stay next to the airport the entire time. The flight out here was pretty easy. Nothing, I mean, most people ended up sleeping and we weren't even completely full anyway. I just wanted to show you guys this hotel room. We've got an actual like little living room area with the TV and a legitimate little kitchen, and then there's the bedroom, which is just your typical hotel bedroom and bathroom. That shower though looks pretty sweet. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys the room real quick because I was really excited when I walked in and saw that. Like I said, I have 25 hours here. Tomorrow the weather is supposed to be really nice, but I do have a bunch of stuff coming up in the next couple of months, trips wise and just activity wise. So I am trying to save money and not really spend a lot. And I did bring all my own food. Although the bus driver did say that there were some really good places nearby here. Oh, I don't know. But I do really need to eat my own food because I did spend the money on it already. I don't know, I'm gonna see how I feel when I wake up. But I'm going to shower because I'm not trying to get strep throat again. Right now I feel really gross. Like I just have like a layer of airplane air on me. Okay, I'm going to shower and I will see you all in the morning. What's up, guys? It is not the morning. So I woke up, ate breakfast as usual, laid by the pool a little bit, fiddled around on the computer a little bit. I tried to work out, but the fitness center air conditioning did not work. It was 78 degrees in there and super stuffy, and after just a couple of exercises, I could not breathe. So that failed, and I just came up here, napped a little bit, and now I'm just waiting until my van time, which is in a couple of hours. It's 8:30 right now, and my van time is at 11 o'clock Mountain Time. I'm already ready to go, and I figured that now would be a good time to show y'all my new lunchbox and how I pack my lunchbox and just basically kind of how I continue to eat healthy even when I'm traveling. But first, I never showed you my hotel room view. Check out, oh, I don't know if you can see them. It looks a lot better in person, but check out those mountains. Oh yes, so cool. Okay, so on to my lunchbox and how I eat healthy when I am on a trip, when I'm traveling, like even if I'm just traveling on vacation or on a weekend off type thing. I always bring my own food. That's the only tip that I have. Bring your own food. You'll be able to actually control what you're bringing. You know that it's healthy. You know what you're putting in your body. Number one, you know that it's gonna be healthy. Number two, it's gonna be cheaper than trying to hunt down a healthy option in the airport or in a gas station on the road or anything like that. It's just going to be cheaper to just buy your food in the grocery store and bring it along with you. Number three, you might not even always have time. If you are traveling by air, you might not have time to find food in the airport, because even if you give yourself enough time between flights, when you book the flights, that first flight might be delayed and then suddenly your second flight, you're running to the gate and you don't have time to stop and get food, and then you're hungry because the planes might not have snacks, and even if they do have snacks, they might not be very healthy ones. Even if they are healthy ones, they are still going to be more expensive than just bringing your own food. Are you catching a pattern here? I always try to have a good mix of non-perishable food as well as perishable, because if it's perishable, then it's most likely just going to be more nutrient dense and a healthier option. Non-perishable stuff would be like apples, bananas, oranges. Those don't have to be refrigerated. Most food is gonna be good for a few hours, so if you're not traveling all day, then you don't necessarily really have to worry about keeping stuff refrigerated. If you're just traveling a few hours, then you'll be fine. What I put all of my food in that helps keep it cold, even if I can't keep it cold on the flight, I keep all of my stuff in this giant lunch bag. This is the crew cooler from eBags, and eBags was kind enough to send this to me. But the thing about this crew cooler is I've actually wanted it for a few years now. If y'all have been following me for a while, then you know my other lunchbox, which was the Travel Pro lunchbox. It was tiny, and if I was on a 3 or a 4 day trip, there was no way that I was fitting all of my food in that little lunchbox. So I would be forced to like eat out or like find little snacks or something in the airport, and it's just not I was constantly frustrated with that lunchbox, but it was just never in the budget to purchase a new one. So when eBags contacted me, it was like, hell yes, I have wanted this cooler for ages because it's awesome, and I would see other people with it and I'm just like, oh, I envy you, I want it. Okay, so as I said, this is the eBags crew cooler, and they actually recently remodeled it. So it's essentially the same but slightly different materials. And then there is something that I was really excited about when I got it, and I was like, this is pretty bomb because the other lunchbox doesn't have it. First things first is this pocket right here. I keep drink mixes, just little packets and stuff like travel stuff. So I've got a packet of PE Science Select vegan protein, and then this little baggie, I've just got a bunch of tea bags and some emergency, and then some stevia for when I get coffee. And then I also put my silverware in this pocket. There is another little zippered mesh container right here that I don't have anything in, but I love extra pockets because I like being organized. And on the sides, they do have, or it has these water bottle holders. I just have one on this side. The other side, see, it's just zipped up, and then you unzip it and out it pops. It does come with like an over-the-shoulder strap, but I never used that. That was actually one of the things that annoyed me about the Travel Pro one, is that it had that strap, but you couldn't remove it. But this one, you can remove. But yeah, it's just a buckle one, so you can just snap it in and snap it out. The top compartment, we've got another little zippered mesh pocket right here, which I have a garbage bag in, just in case I ever do get in a situation where the hotel doesn't have a refrigerator. Then I will just fill up the garbage bag with ice from the vending, like ice and vending machines, and then I can just put that on top of all of my food and it'll keep it cold. We've got my protein powders for my oatmeal. Again, if y'all have been following me for a while, then you know that every morning I just do some oatmeal, which, hello, this is just some old, actually this is quick oats, but I prefer old-fashioned oats, and then I put a crap ton of cinnamon in here, and then all you need is hot water. Let it sit for a little bit to get the oats all like oatmeal-y, and then add the protein, and there you go, you have a nice quick travel breakfast. And these are the blender bottle. It's from Blender Bottle, and these are called Go Stacks. It does come with a couple other ones, but these are the only ones that are big enough to hold a full serving of my protein. I also have a banana. Like, this pocket is actually pretty deep. I was very impressed with it because on my other lunchbox, I could not fit all this in here, and it was, again, constantly a pain in my butt. You know I've got myself a Lenny and Larry's Complete Cookie. You already know it. I actually had two, but I already ate one. This is something else that I highly recommend. Not necessarily this specifically, but just protein bars. Not granola bars, because most granola bars, you're not gonna get a proper amount of protein. I prefer these or protein bars. Again, though, like non-perishable, and you can take it through TSA. I'm losing my light, guys. I think this is why we're going out of focus. Are you guys ready for this? Are you ready? Are you ready for how much food this holds? Can you look at that? Would you look at that? I've got an ice pack. This is actually, I got this in like the sick and wellness, like buy all the drugs and stuff at Target. This is really nice because instead of ice packs, which end up melting, like those frozen, the ones that you have to freeze and then they eventually melt. I'm gone for 3 days, and if there are no refrigerators or freezers, which is very rare, those don't really work very well. So I have this, which I can put ice in from the plane or from the vending machine and then keep it in here. And again, my other lunchbox was too small that I was never able to actually put ice in this. There was never any room for it, but now there actually is. However, the hotel I'm at now has a refrigerator, so I don't have to worry about it. Carrots, a great option, whether you can keep it cold or whether you can't, because carrots are gonna be good for a while. Blueberries for my morning oatmeal. Hummus. This is just Trader Joe's roasted garlic hummus. Dip the carrots in, and I have actually already had 2 of my meals. So I've got some empty containers here, and what I'll do is I'll just use an empty container to put the oatmeal in. I can fit 4 on each side, so I can fit 8 of these. That's 4 days worth of lunch and dinner. It's literally the perfect size. I'm obsessed with it. What makes it even better is if I take all these out. So what do I have here? I've got some barbecue chicken with brown rice and broccoli, and then my turkey enchiladas. I'll leave a link to the turkey enchilada recipe down below. This interior, which just in case anything leaks, it's kind of a pain in the butt to have to just like wipe it out if it's a serious leak. Oh. Boom. You can take it out, wipe it all down, clean it, and then put it back in. How awesome. How awesome is that? I was super excited about that because that is my problem right now, or was my problem with my Travel Pro, is I was not able, like, you couldn't take out that interior lining. It was starting to get messy from leaks. As much as I cleaned it, I was not able to get all of the leaks out. I keep going in and out of focus. I'm sorry, it's because I'm losing light. So I'm gonna wrap this up. I will put all of the information for this eBags crew cooler down below, like the links and all of that sort of information for you. I would highly recommend this. I love it so much. I've been using it for a few weeks now. It has seriously been a game changer for me in terms of my being able to actually bring enough meals for an entire trip. Let me know if you guys get it, especially like my fellow flight attendant friends. If y'all get it, let me know how you like it, because I am absolutely obsessed with it and I could not say enough good things about it. I am losing my light now though. I'm gonna get going. I just have a deadhead back to Charlotte in a couple of hours. It is the red eye, but because I am deadheading, I will be allowed to sleep, and I'm so excited. I also will be able to wear regular clothes because we don't have to be in uniform for a deadhead. That is that. I'm going to put all of this, oh, okay, we've got the pool lighting now. I'm going to go ahead and load up my lunchbox again. Considering it is Sunday night, I am going to end the vlog. I promise you are not going to be missing anything on this deadhead tonight. I will literally just be sleeping. If you are not following me on all of my social media links yet, on all of my social media accounts, all of the links are down below. I also have a bunch of frequently asked questions down below, so please read those before you ask any questions. There is a whole bunch of fun information in the description box. It'll blow your mind. Until next time, work hard, be kind, and spread good vibes. I love you all. Goodbye.